Thank you for joining me on Primetime News. I'm Selima Shimwefeleni Masipa, and for the next 20 minutes, we'll be exploring the latest local, continental, and global news. Leading our news bulletin tonight, Deputy Minister of Information and Communication Technology, Emma Theophelis, today underscored the potential of digital transformation in unlocking opportunities for Namibians to start their own businesses and create jobs. Let's have a listen in.
Allow me to acknowledge at this juncture, ladies and gentlemen, the elephant in the room, which is unemployment in this country and youth unemployment at that. It is a pressing issue that has been affecting our country for far too long. However, I am confident that digital transformation can be the key to unlocking opportunities in this country to create jobs and enhance businesses, especially micro, small, and medium enterprises in this country. We should recognize that one of the biggest challenges facing digital startups and ICT entrepreneurship in this country is access to financing. We need to develop alternative avenues to finance digital startups, as well as support ICT entrepreneurship in a more sustainable manner. This is where collaboration between government, private sector, and other stakeholders becomes very crucial. And I think we have the support of the EU ambassador in that aspect as well.
The digitalization has an impact on all of us, that is governments, business, and citizens. By developing strategies and plans in which a whole of society approach, everyone can benefit from a better future. I hope that today's forum will help us navigate this range of issues. The technology itself is exciting and important, but even more, I hope that we can focus on the requisite skills and competencies required in the sector to turn the digital promise into a digital dividend.
In local authority news, residents of Okahandja's informal settlements handed over a petition to Minister of Urban and Rural Development Erastus Uthoni on Monday. The petition called on the minister to address their concerns regarding the provision of land and municipal services in the area. Speaking on behalf of the group, Sethi Garaseb highlighted the ongoing issue of the local authority's failure to deliver on its promises of providing adequate municipal services over the years. Let's take a listen to what was said.
We are tired. We are tired to have these leaders. We are tired. We are tired to have these leaders standing back. We are tired to have these leaders. We are tired. Every day we are having these letters. Every day we are having these letters. We are not small kids. If I send my kids to shop and tell them, oh, Papa will bring you sweet, I cannot bring the sweet. My kids will say, Papa, you are lying. And this is what they are doing to us. We are sick and tired. We are tired. Do not come to Informal Settlements. I want to look your vote today in town. Do not come to Informal Settlements. As a group, we are going like that. We are tired. No, we are really tired. We have been sent back from any direction. People are robbing, people are dying. Yeah? Election time, they know.
In related news, Minister of Urban and Rural Development Erastus Uthoni has urged local authorities to reconsider their use of debt collectors and instead review any outstanding municipal bills agreements with residents. The call comes after a group of frustrated Okahandja informal settlement residents handed over a petition to the minister on Monday expressing dissatisfaction with the local authority's failure to provide municipal services and land ownership. Let's take a closer look.
Public meetings with the community to make them understand. Of course, majority don't have employment, but at least some of them are selling small things here and there. Yes. They can make some little amount of money and then they can make an arrangement with you, the council, pushing people to pay. I think you need to review. I see a lot of councillors are now engaging these debt collectors. You should review these agreements so that you can help your communities. But you community also, when somebody say we enter into an agreement to pay for water, please honor that agreement. Do not default anymore. If you have agreed and you sign, yes, I'm going to pay so much per month, honor that.
In our next story, Minister of Education, Arts and Culture, Anangi Pondoka, has raised concerns over the underperformance and lack of participation by boys in education. Speaking at the opening of a two-day conference on the issue, hosted by the University of Namibia, Ngipondoka emphasized the urgent need to address this national concern. Our correspondent, Emilia Kambuta, has more details.
What the EMIS data have consistently shown us over the years is that the secondary school level, on average, more boys than girls display survival rates, low survival rates, low promotion rates from grade to grade, high failure rates and high school leaving rates, and high dropout rates. The question then becomes, why do some boys underachieve and underparticipate in education? I have been informed by the researchers of the study on which this colloquium is based that sampled learners and sampled teachers in their study reported that some Namibian boys performed worse than girls because they distracted themselves from their schoolwork, withdrew from learning activities, engaged in self-destructive behavior, believed that they could do without education, and because they were not interested in education as it was boring to them.
Stay tuned for the business segment. Welcome to Primetime Biz, the segment where we bring you in-depth analysis of all the latest news and trends in the world of business and economics. Starting off this segment, the National Planning Commission has been directed by Cabinet to extend the 5th National Development Plan for an additional 2 years to allow for the completion of ongoing programs and projects. The announcement was made by the National Planning Commission Director General, Obeth Kanjode, during a press conference regarding the commencement of NDP 6 and the implementation of the second phase of the Harambee Prosperity Plan. More details on this story.
The National Planning Commission Director General Obeth Kanjode said NDP 5 covered the period 2017-2018 to 2021-2022, during which Namibia and the rest of the world experienced economic turmoil stemming from recurring droughts, collapse in commodity prices, and foreign investment and COVID-19. He noted that the government has decided to extend NDP 5 to 2023-2024 and 2024-2025 and to concentrate its efforts on prioritized Harambee Prosperity Plan 2 programs while NDP 6 is being developed. The government, Kanjode also noted, also formulates an economic recovery and resilience strategy to underpin NDP 6, which will cover the period 2024-2025 to 2030-2031. He further noted that NPC will hold wide consultations, including the public this year, to ensure ownership of the process, output and outcome of the plan before development and implementation.
The Roads Authority has issued a statement denying any involvement in a series of suspicious emails allegedly sent by its employees regarding purchase orders and payments. Here's our report on the issue.
On Monday, the Roads Authority released a media statement clarifying that certain emails claiming to be from the Roads Authority or its employees are not genuine but are in fact phishing emails that have been spoofed. The Roads Authority urged all its stakeholders to delete or ignore such emails if they receive them. Phishing refers to a cybercrime that involves an individual or group posing as a reputable organization to deceive people into revealing sensitive information such as personal identification data, banking and credit card information via email, telephone, or text messages. Email spoofing, on the other hand, is the creation of email messages that appear to be sent from a legitimate email address, but are in fact sent from a fraudulent one. The Roads Authority media statement assured its stakeholders that it has taken appropriate measures to address the IT security breach. Reporting for Primetime News, I'm Michael Madimba.
That brings us to the end of our top news segment for tonight. Stay tuned for the economics roundup, followed by a detailed weather forecast. We commence our Sport Planet segment with exciting news. Namibian cyclist Vera Lucer expressed her elation after she was crowned the 2023 Absa Cape Epic champion alongside her teammate Kim Leku from Mauritius, calling it a significant accomplishment for her. The Absa Cape Epic is the world's largest full-service mountain bike stage race with 680 teams of 2 riders competing in an 8-day 648-kilometer race. After completing the grueling race, Lucer and Lecour were declared the overall champions of the women's category on Sunday. This makes Lucer the second Namibian to win the Cape Epic after Manny Heymans, who won the inaugural edition in 2004 with his teammate Karl Platt from Germany. Elsewhere over the weekend, Richard Murray and Barbara de Koning, both accomplished triathletes, emerged victorious in the elite men's and women's categories of the 2023 African Triathlon Cup held in Swakopmund. Murray completed the combined race in an impressive 57 minutes, earning him the top spot in the elite men's category. Following closely behind him were Denmark's Emil Holm and Matthew Wright, who claimed second and third place respectively. In the elite women's category, de Koning crossed the finish line with a time of 1 hour, 5 minutes and 9 seconds, securing her position as the winner. The second and third runners-up in the elite women's category were Rachel Klammer from the Netherlands and Romana Gladosova from Slovakia. Your sports roundup is up next. And with that, we've reached the end of tonight's broadcast. Thank you for watching. Join us again tomorrow for the latest updates on local, continental and global news. From myself, Selima Shumwefeleni Masipa, and the entire production team behind the curtain, it's good night.